If you're physically somewhere, but you're mentally far away, your kids feel it automatically. Your wife feels it absolutely, right? And they just start to see you as kind of like this secondary character who's around, kind of like in Sixth Sense, how the guy's like a ghost and he doesn't even know it. So many dads are ghosts and they don't even know it. They're kind of like this weird presence in their family that are kind of like, oh yeah, that's dad over there. He's doing his thing. He's talking to all these people that are more important than us. Because if we were important, he'd be with me, right? And so your kids stop relying on you. They stop depending on you. They start to assume that you're just too busy. And whether they do it overtly by saying, it's okay, Dad, I don't need to hang out with you. Or if they just stop asking you questions little by little, they start to become more self-reliant or reliant on other people other than you. But of course you want them to rely on you. That's why you had them, is to form this bond where they come to you in times of need, but you have to be available when they do, right? And it's really important to understand that their childhood has a deadline. You're gonna wake up one day and your boys are gonna have these little mustaches, right? They're gonna not be these cute little kids in the playground that just go up and down slides. They're gonna be more complex. They're gonna need more of you, right? And that cuteness fades. That's why, Toy Story Part 3 kills me every time, because it's the transition where Andy, the protagonist kind of the human world, graduates from being a kid and he becomes a young adult. And it's heart-wrenching to me because that childhood is the most precious time when kids are just like, they're in awe, they're in a state of wonder all the time. Yeah, so understand that has a shelf life. And if you don't capture that, you don't get that back. Okay, that's why it's so important. It's usually when we as dads are the busiest too in terms of our career. It just lines up that we have kids right when our careers are kind of bustling. And it's kind of like they're at war with each other, but it's because we don't know how to compartmentalize them, right? And you will be a better worker. If you own a business or if you are an employee, it doesn't matter. You'll do better work if you're well rested and fulfilled as a human being. You'll have better ideas. You'll be more energetic when you're feeling connected to your family and kids. When you're just stressed out and working harder all the time, you have to do more work to do less good work because you're kind of running on empty. The good ideas aren't there. The good feelings aren't there. So it's ultimately more beneficial to compartmentalize your life. But it takes extra work, especially in the beginning. And so here's the thing is the trade that you didn't mean to make is sacrificing these golden years for the promise of a better future. But you miss out on all this golden stuff. So even regardless of how great the future is, you're missing out on the gold of now. And sacrifice is always good in context. But when you're sacrificing the preciousness of youth and your kids' cute little years, it's not worth it, man. It's not worth it. Try to be there with every fiber of your being when you can.